Okay. Do you see my screen now? Presentation.
Okay, perfect. I am seeing some people coming in. I put my microphone on mute.
Okay. And do you see my screen? I'm sharing my presentation.
Yes, I am seeing. Okay.
I think you can start now. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you for joining and attending today's session. Today we will overview Oracle Golden Gate microservices, and at the end of the slides, I will show you the demonstration how to set up the replication between two databases, actually two real application clusters. Okay. My name is Mary. I'm Senior Solutions Architect at FlashGrid. I'm Oracle Certified Master and also have many other certifications in Oracle, Linux, and networking. I'm a member of Oracle ACE program, ACE Associate, expert in Oracle Technology Network Community, speaker in Asian Pacific Oracle User Groups community, and also published several articles in Oracle e-magazine. I'm a blogger since 2010, almost 10 years old blog where I share my experience about Oracle and Linux, and my blog has been entered in blogs. I'm specialized in Oracle technologies and features such as Exadata, Oracle Cloud, and many other tools and technologies, version Oracle starting from 10G until 19C. Well, let's switch to the main topic, Golden Gate microservices. Oracle Golden Gate microservices architecture has been introduced from version 12.3, and the older version was renamed to Classic Architecture. The latest version is known as 19.1. The software can be downloaded from Oracle Technology Network, and the one thing to mention here is that, as you see on the screen, I will choose the laser. Okay. So we have several options to download the Golden Gate software. For Oracle, we have two links. As I mentioned, the older version of Golden Gate was renamed to Classic. So the first one is for Classic installation, and second one is for microservices. So the keyword microservices means they are completely different binary for this type of architecture. So main components, Oracle microservices introduced many new types of processes, but actually they do the same tasks as GD Classic. This is a brief information about these service servers, but the next slides will show you more information, and also I'll show you the screenshots from the web interface. Service Manager is a replacement of manager process in classic architecture. This is like a watchdog for other processes. The next one is Administration Server, which is a replacement of GG SCI console. REST API feature gives us the ability to connect to from the web browser, so from any HTTP or HTTPS clients to create and manage extracts and replicate processes. Distribution server. This is the same as pump in Classic, so it replaces multiple pump processes because it's a multi-threaded process and can handle multiple trail files at the same time. Receiver process receives trail files. Actually, trail files save actual extracted or replicated data. Performance metric server is a server which receives information from extracts, replicas, and other GG processes. to later query system utilization, process stats and logs, and etc. And if you love command line interface, actually I love command line interface here. Almost 90% of tools are web-based interface, but we still have command line called admin client. This is similar to GGSCI, but with additional functions. And from here you can create extracts, see the statuses, stop, delete, and so on. So these are main directories and environment variables that you should know when you work with microservices. The first one is well-known Oracle Home. This is a database home which should be extracted or replicated by Golden Gate. And Oracle Golden Gate specific environment variables start with OGG underscore. OGG underscore home is a Golden Gate home location where management microservices, binaries, and libraries are located. In my demo, I used GG underscore home /MA2. Just this is a path of Golden Gate microservices installation. And the var home, which contains logging and reporting processing artifacts, it's under deploy and the var. Data home, which contains trail files under lib and data. etc home is like a root and home for config and SSL. So config contains deployment information and configuration, and even including parameter files for extract and replicate. You'll find parameter files there. And if you set up your service manager, so microservices in a secure mode, then you will have certificates and wallets under this directory. The main process, this is a service manager. When you install the software mentioned in GHome MA, then you should run OGG SCI/SH file, which will give you the ability to configure microservices. And during the installation, you will see the screen for Service Manager where you indicate the details. If you have existing Service Manager, then to find existing one, and you can change parameters of existing Service Manager, or if you don't have, you create new one, indicating create new Service Manager and home for deployment. I also want to tell you about these two options. You choose either this one or that one. If you choose this one, it means you have a single instance database, and your service manager will be started as a service on your Linux machine. If you have real application cluster, then you should integrate with XAG. XAG is Oracle tool, so-called GI bundle agents. These are GI components that provide HA framework for application resources, and except Golden Gate resource, you can create application virtual IP, which is necessary in a real application cluster, because if one node goes down, then it should fail over to other healthy node. Listening host name and listening port number are indicated here in this section. And when you connect to the service manager in the browser, you indicate the host name, which was indicated here, in the port number, and you will be redirected to this page where you see that service manager, and you indicate password, which is also indicated during this configuration phase. Next one. This is after you log into the service manager. So when you enter the credentials here, you will see the page like this, where you find administration server, distribution server, and all other servers, which can be stopped and started from here. You can click port, and you will be redirected to the web interface of this server, and from here you can stop, start, and enable and disable corresponding server. From details page, you can change the port number or other parameters. We'll show you. I'll show you in the demonstration. The next one is the administration server. The port number is indicated here during the configuration. The page is similar to the service manager page, just you will see that here label changes, and here also. When you log in, you will see such screen. The web interface is very informative and intuitive. You can guess that if you want to add extract, then you need to click plus sign here. Need to create a replica, then you need to click here. These are some events because I was playing with this tool and I did several extracts and replicas, so I have messages from this. Hello? Okay, let's continue. The next one is distribution server. So as I said, it's like a pump process, which takes trail files from the source and sends the destination. Then on the destination side, we will configure replication. It just reads these trail files and reflects the changes to the destination table. The screen is the same. Here we indicate distribution server and receiver server port numbers. If you change the port number, you are redirected to the distribution server here. When you connect, you see such screen. You click pass here, and we'll configure during our demonstration demo. Okay, the next one is performance metrics server. The port number is indicated in this section. So during the configuration, the port number is this one, and when you connect, see administration server, distribution server, performance metrics server, and receiver server are. So admin client, if you prefer to do your daily tasks or some other tasks through the command line, you can choose admin client binary, which is located under OGG home. But before that, you should describe these variables that we already explained. Our home and connect to the service manager from admin client, you type this command. So you connect to the HTTP, or if you configured with so with wallets, then you type here HTTPS localhost or service manager host name here. Number is OGG admin and password is the same, so this is indicated during the configuration, and it connected to the default deployment. Okay. So it's time to show you the demo first. First of all, because my servers are located in the cloud in US, I have some latency between my computer and servers. So I have slides, I have screenshots, but after screenshots, I will show you the practical example. Just there will be a small delay. So what should we do? First, we need to configure TNS name store, where we indicate source and target aliases and connection strings, and this should be done on source and target. We will have a table which will be replicated or extracted. The name is hr.ma_t on both sides. We connect to the administration server and add necessary credentials in credential store. So we connect the administration server, we create extract, but this is the source. And on the distribution server, we create a pass. As I said, this is a pump process. And now we connect to the administration server on the target to create replication. Insert some sample data, and we will see that data is replicated. So let me show you some screenshots from my demo, and then I will show you a practical example. I have source database, which is replication cluster. call. Okay. The database name is ORCL-A on the source and ORCL on the target. As you see, there are two instances, so two node real application clusters. I have TNS connection string here, ORCL primary, which connects to the scan name and the port number and the service name. And the connection string for the standby. Okay, so we connect to the administration server and add necessary credentials in credential store. So necessary credentials are credential that connects to the primary database and a connection string that connects to the standby database. Then we connect to the administration server on the source side. On the source side, we construct and we can change the parameter file. I just added table and hr.r because I want to replicate only HR schema changes and not the whole database. After creating an extract, you will see such screen. And the distribution server create path looks like this. We indicate the name, we indicate the extract from which it takes files, and it sends to the destination. VIP is application which is created on the destination. When node goes down, as I mentioned, it should fail over to another node. And receiver port number, and also the credentials for connecting to this receiver. The screen after this looks like this. So path is starting. And on the target, we again connect to the administration server. So if we want to create, extract, or replicate, we have one place called administration server. It depends, is it source or is it target? So when we create a replicate, we can add this map. So all HR tables will be mapped to the HR again on the target. And during my demo, I show you that this is a primary database. I inserted one value 2 and committed, and after a while I saw the changes on the standby side. Now I'll show you the demonstration. I will share my screen. The whole screen actually. Okay. So this is the primary side. I connect this port number, which is a service manager port number. Let's connect there with OGG admin, and the password is same. So as I said, you see all other servers. If you click here, you are redirected to this server. Not wait here. You have actions to stop. If stop, you can start, and you have details here. If you click here, you can change the port number or restart options. Also, you have log file here. If your server, administration server, has some fault or errors, you will see all information here. Okay, so as we mentioned, I will just open this, show you that I'm following this one. Okay, let's see. So it's running. Now I will show you on the standby side. Also running. I connect to the administration server. Okay, administration server, and we need to add necessary credentials. So still need to enter the credentials here. Okay. To add the credentials, we go to these settings and then configuration and add the credentials. No need to indicate here, it will be automatically, so we can only indicate the alias, so any name. Here, user ID, this user is created on both databases, source and target. Just we need to indicate TNS alias. I will make sure that this alias works actually. I connect to the Oracle and run TNS ping. Okay, it works. The same for standby. Okay. Check from the standby side. Works, and this one. Okay. So we enter the password. Password is the same here. We choose. So let's add the credential for standby. User ID again. Just we need to indicate standby here. And for receiver server, call anything. Username should be OGG admin and the password. Okay. Okay, we are ready to configure extract. So we go to the overview. We click the extract plus button. We create the integrated extract. ext doesn't matter, you should indicate the name of the process. Unidirectional. We indicate the domain here, then credential. So we are to extract, we need to connect to the primary, right? And begin now. And okay, we click next. Okay, so let's call trail file name. It should be 2 characters. Let's call like CC. Okay. Next. Here I should indicate that I only replicate HR tables. Semicolon at the end. So this one, as I show here. Okay. We create and run later, or we can create and run at the same time. Let's wait for a while to have green. Okay. I have. Now it's time to connect to the distribution server. Okay. We can go from here, distribution server. And we create a path for our extract. Let's call the same name, E2 or CL, and choose extract name, which was configured. It says extract. So trail file name was CC. We can change this one and indicate localhost. As long as we do not have secured service manager, we should indicate VS in the target host. This one, I will show you what it is. This is a this is a resource application VIP, which is online and started on the standby side, online on the standby rack 1, but when the node goes down, it will fail over to another node. So I indicate this host and the port number here. Trail file name, anything you want, but it should be 2 characters. BB, let's call BB, and domain should be, where is our administration server configuration? Domain here. And alias should be OGG-admin, connect to the server. So we can create pass and run later, or create a run. If it fails, then pass is not created, and we should correct anything that is wrong here. Okay, let's click. Pass created. There was no error. Okay, now this was everything on the primary side, so on the source, right? Now we connect the destination because we need to configure Replicate. Destination, I just type here standby, and again connect the administration server because Replicate and extracts are configured from this server. Okay, this section, replicates, integrated replicate. We configure rep 01, some name, meaning full name. We choose. Okay, we do not have credentials. Do you see here? So we should connect to the we should configure it from here, administration server and configuration. By the same way, we add credentials. Just copy from here, it would be faster. Yes. User ID. Password for GGW. So this user is created under this database. Connect to the primary. User alias again. The primary. Okay. It's not necessary because it's only necessary on the for the distribution server, and we configure on, so one directional replication requires only to have these credentials on the target, on the source. I mean. Okay. Let's go back to the overview and click replicate again. Click next and name again here. So now we should see this domain. Yeah, we see. And credential alias. Now we connect to the standby because we are configuring replicate, and replication happens on the. Okay, next. Okay. So this should be the same as we configured here. Server, we indicated. See if you remember. Okay. BB, we call the BB. So on the target, it will be BB. So trial file name starts with BB. Okay. Here we indicate BB. Next. So we map HR schema, not necessary to map everything. HR schema to the HR schema. HR tables from the source will be the same on the target. Let's wait to have green here. Okay. So what do we have here on the primary? We have extract. On the primary distribution server, we have here, which is started. So source sends trail files to the destination. It's GG underscore with. There is more letters here. And on the database standby database, we have Replicat. So let's go to the database itself. Connect as Oracle on both sides. Okay. I'll describe environment variables for the database. Variable A1, the first instance. Okay. So SQL plus SysDBA. Okay. Now let's select this table from HR MA_T. Yeah, we have 3 values here. Now insert the value 4. So now let's check on the standby side. We can run the same command again, or just type slash with run the previous command. Yeah. Okay, we have one more time to double check. Yeah, I'll show that it needs some time. Not, and it will show you. Okay, there was some delay. Okay, this was the demonstration. Now, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me in a chat, or enable your voice and ask me, or if you prefer to ask later, these are my handlers. You can use and send any question related to microservices, and I will be more than glad to answer. Thank you for your time. Okay. Oh, no questions? So means everything is clear. Rodrigo? I hope you can hear me.
Sorry, really sorry. I was with the microphone mute on the laptop and I forgot to open the mic. Mari, thank you so much for the incredible presentation. And if you have some more 2 or 3 minutes, let's see if people will ask some questions.
Sure, sure. I'm waiting.
Congratulations for an incredible presentation. I hope that Andre could record it so more people you can enjoy later. But it was amazing, and congratulations, because do presentations with a live demo, it's not for everybody. I had some issues in the past with some live demos, so nowadays I prefer to do if just a PPTs. Okay, but congratulations, it's really awesome.
Thank you, everyone, for joining and sharing your time with me. I see one question in the chat. It's related to the license. Maybe better to ask Oracle guys. I think it should work on microservices, but better to ask Oracle sales guys. Okay, this was from Regis. Any other questions? Okay, no more questions. Thank you again. Thank you for attending and sharing your time, your valuable time. Thank you.
It was a pleasure, Mary, have you here with Loxo OG people. And again, thank you for your incredible presentation. And thank you, all of you guys, to watch the presentation and share your time with us.
Thank you. Thank you so much.